Lainey is super spunky. She's got the best personality. When she has a good day, she is just so full of life. She talks all the time.
Yep.
She's super chatty. She loves Calvin. No one gets her to smile more than Calvin does when he plops his body on top of her to hug her.
She's a happy girl. I mean, she doesn't know what she has. And when she has, a good day, she's just a happy girl, and she's not a big fusser. Like, she's just a pleasant baby to have around. So she's our little trooper.
My whole pregnancy was perfectly healthy, so that was all good. So then when she was born, like 40 hours after she was born, she started having seizures. We were in the hospital still, so they rushed her down to the NICU. And they thought she had meningitis. So treated her for 2 weeks on antibiotics. And we got sent home, and from then on, we just started to notice really weird things going on with Lainey. So then at that point, we were like, okay, we've done all the tests, everything was normal, what's going on? And the last test that we had to do was genetic testing. And that's when we found out, that's when it came back, that she had alternating hemiplegia of childhood, which is a gene mutation on one tiny gene in the body, and it has devastating effects.
When we first got the diagnosis and kind of learned about what her future potentially could be, a part of you kind of dies and you mourn the loss for her of normalcy. And
I think the hardest thing is that, like, when has her really good days, she's one baby, and then when she has like her AHC episode, she's like an entirely different baby, and you can like see the life taken from her. And again, like, as a parent, when you can't do anything, and I'm just holding her like a limp doll. The nature of the disease is just, it's such a roller coaster. And so like your highs are so high, your lows are really, really low.
We are working towards like potential cure that's out there, which is gene therapy. We knew nothing about this obviously before we had the diagnosis, but there's science that's going on, and they've created like this dream team of people to try to figure out a way to cure AHC genetically. And it's like science fiction where you basically take the good gene, put it into the brain of affected kids, and the good gene kicks out the bad gene, thus healing them. It's unbelievable science, and we're all self-funded.
The goal, and we're currently on track for the goal, is to have this into clinical trial by 2021, which in the medical community and the research community is incredibly fast. But time is everything for these kids, because each day that they have it is worse off for them. It's like slowly chipping away at their brains. If we're able to get this, successfully to clinical trial and have it be an effective treatment, then by the time it happens, she'll only be, 3 years old, where she's got a full lifetime ahead of her that she could benefit from this gene therapy.
The science, the specific science around this, will also affect things like Alzheimer's and other genetic diseases. So
to be diagnosed now, where we at least have this project underway, it gives us a lot of hope, and it gives us something to fight for.
We also very much need the funding. They need the financial resources to execute the research. So we need it, we need the exposure, and we need it in a timely manner for sure.
She's such a fighter. She's so resilient. Like, there was a time when she was laying on the floor paralyzed, and I was just laying next to her trying to entertain her. Poor thing, she can't even move her arms or legs. I'm just reading books to her. And all of a sudden she could start moving again, and like the biggest smile came across her face, where she she realized she could move again, and she was back, you know, like Lainey is back, and oh my gosh, you're back, like here you are again, you know, she's with us again. Our hope is that we can find a cure for Lainey, and this project is the path to this cure, and if that doesn't work, then we'll find something else. Like, we are gonna keep fighting until we make sure that Lainey is able to engage and participate in life to the fullest of her abilities.
As long as Lainey is happy and living her best life, that is what would make us happy.